what was the I'm gonna click go live. What was the stupid thing I think we came up with on, was it Friday? That sounded like an isekai. It was that time I got reincarnated as something, and it was something really stupid that sounded like it would be real.
I don't know. I've been joking about that time I got reincarnated as a swimming pool, but like that's actually a real thing.
Really?
That
Well,
time I got sorry.
So actually, that time I got reincarnated as a hot spring, but that's
Close enough.
That time I got reincarnated as a particle of sand.
That time I got reincarnated as a hot spring. This is very important for me to Google.
I can't remember what it's actually called, but it's literally the person becomes a hot spring that like goes around healing people.
I mean, that's interesting, maybe?
Does like he have someone like get a jug and like?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
And, like,
no, he like weirdly teleports.
Ah, okay. So it's like
and
each.
It's not like the fridge isekai where the person has to be carried around by someone.
Oh, wait, what are we talking about? The sword isekai?
No, the fridge isekai.
And
the hot spring isekai.
Yeah, the hot spring isekai, which I'm currently Googling. So I guess that one would be just like each episode of it, like in terms of like an anime, would be like, this is where it is for this episode. It's here for this episode. So it's like a bunch of little stories.
Yeah.
Okay, that could be okay. Maybe. Anyhow, D&D. Who remember last time Idad?
Idad
We killed
tragically killed, but now we're doing episode 2 of Idad's adventure.
I've left.
One of you has left.
Yeah.
I've left the plane.
The wonderful adventures of Tiny Gazer Idad.
Oh, we burnt down the church.
Oh, and we dropped a meteorite in front of Anthony's house.
No, I did.
Yeah, well, sorry. Lawrence did.
I take no blame for that church being burned down. That was their own fault. It was entirely my fault. I'm sorry.
Look at him. So tiny now.
Let's save and see if that actually worked.
Just remember to like and subscribe.
Oh my god, it did work! There you go, you have a tiny boy.
Oh, I can't grab him.
I know, I need to add him to your permissions. He definitely doesn't have the same stats that are on his sheet. I'm just too lazy to edit them for now.
Okay.
What the fuck's... Lord Silgar. And Lord Silgar. I mean, I technically don't need to give you editing permission, but it literally makes no difference.
Look at a boy!
I have to change him to Little I Daddy.
Look at him go.
I don't know why, but iDaddy just sounds wrong.
Yeah?
Look at him go.
Thank you, Siegfried, for your service.
Right. Only doing what I can from another dimension.
Which is quite a bit, given you're in another dimension. So well done. So yeah, what else happened last time other than the iBoy? Because actually, a fair bit happened to different characters.
Burnt church down. We continued thinking of what we were going to do next, and we ultimately decided to head back to 10 Towns to do research and stuff there, and
find Melissa.
Yeah, and also find the other Melissa.
I got chased. I also got chased by guards, and I panicked and teleported myself to the Feywild.
Oh yeah, and Centaur's in the Feywild currently.
And like you were chased by gods, and I was like, when were you chased by gods?
I don't remember. Most of the time.
You hear a Scottish accent shout, "Gods don't exist" from somewhere off camera.
That would be even funnier if his conviction was guards don't exist. That's all.
Sorry.
And so I'm having to wait there for the next 8 hours until my spell slots.
Look, I just don't believe in guards. They're not real. I prefer to call them security professionals.
Yeah.
So, let's have a bit of fun with this. So, Lawrence, you've appeared Siegfried, you've appeared right in the middle of a court of some kind.
I liked that it was Lawrence better. Just regular Lawrence the player is there.
Sometimes wish I could be there.
I don't think I do. As much fun and cool stuff as there is, there's also apocalypse after apocalypse after apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's like how you feel about apocalypse.
True.
Do you like them?
Yeah.
Are you a fan of dying horribly?
Are you a fan of weird revelations?
So I'll look around the court. Do I see anyone?
Lots of people.
Oh. What's happening currently is the people talking.
You've appeared next to an Eladrin who seemed to be addressing you're not really sure what? Like there's a big dark crystal thing. And there's like a bunch of elves and Eladrin and different fae things all around in like the stands and things.
Oh hey.
And so I think that our taking of the north is good. And then just everyone turns and looks at you who've just appeared.
So this was unexpected.
Everyone seems kind of gobsmacked and not sure what to say. You're just like...
Can you point me back to Waterdeep, please?
Give me a very easy perception check.
$21.
Okay. When you say that out loud, you very clearly notice that when you loudly make a demand...
I said please.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. When you loudly declare something, I mean. Everyone's eyes sort of dart towards the weird dark crystal thing. And, like, you could see, like, a terror in their eyes.
Poke it with a stick.
And die.
All praise the Crystal Lord. And they'll start moving.
And misgendered.
What do you mean? You don't know where he is or what he's doing.
No, not at all.
I don't know what's on the crystal either.
So where is other Nuru at this point?
No, it's not what's on the crystal. It's what's in the crystal. Or it's what is the crystal. Yeah, that's more.
I don't know what the crystal is.
You hear a reverberation within your mind asking what you would give to return to this Waterdeep.
I've got 100 gold coins on me.
How about you give me your name first?
Why should I give you my name when I don't know yours?
Oh, I'd be more than willing to tell
deeper.
to tell you my name, but I'm rather inconsequential.
I assure you, I'm far more inconsequential to this place.
In which case, you would want to get home, yes.
My name is Siegfried.
Ah, thank you. You are instantly teleported home.
Okay.
A centaur.
Did you say Stiegfried?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So you give him a fake name. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's definitely how that works, isn't it, Christian? So you reappear. I deleted your token for nothing. Ah, excellent, everyone. Your friend, the centaur, has reappeared.
I mean, to be fair, my characters only know him as the centaur anyway.
Hey, so whenever you play, I'll be like, "Hey, boss." Two things.
Question: when does this occur?
Let's just say everyone's gathering up for heading off or whatever now.
Alright, so like the next day on from when
Yeah.
he teleported away. Okay.
Timey-wimey Feywild.
I mean, true, the Feywild genuinely does have
Yeah.
weird time shenanigans going on, so I guess.
Hey, boss. Two questions. Firstly, that thing's not going to try and kill me again, is it?
When he reappears, you definitely see the gazer has a fucking furious look on its face. Doesn't look like it's going to attack him. Probably because he's small and doesn't know how strong he is. But he's fucking furious.
The fish looks at you and says, "Oh, you know, Dad's just, having a good old time over there."
Secondly, do you know anything about the Feywild?
Not a ton, but some stuff.
Do you know anything about a person in a crystal or a crystal thing?
Andrew, can I roll?
Yeah, you can roll for that.
Thing?
Sure. Arcana, history, religion maybe would work as well.
Oh, okie dokie. 16.
Ooh, go on.
And Arcana, religion, and history, you say?
Well, you have to choose one of them. You can't just throw all of them.
Right, they're all the same number. Okay,
but yes.
So with your knowledge, you know that there's a lot of weirder creatures, you might struggle to call them, in the Feywild, and the big leaders are generally the weirdest. So whatever he saw must have been like some strong or like leader Fey or something.
I'd just say probably the leader of like wherever you are. Weirder generally equals stronger in the Feywild.
Okay. Interesting. Would I have known this?
Nor would approve of that sentiment.
Well, okay. Give me a very quick summary of your character's background.
He would not, because the fish would have looked at Nura and said, "See, look at him. He's way more normal than like floating crystal. Thus, way weaker."
Yeah. To be fair, Siegfried probably wouldn't, because he spent most of his time like being a mercenary. So.
Yeah, I don't imagine, based on just the general stuff we know of Siegfried, that he came from the Winter Court. I imagine him more as like a summary sort of thing.
Yeah.
So,
wouldn't they just still have general knowledge of them in the Feywild, even like if you grew up there? I don't know.
General knowledge of who each of the leaders were, yes, but not like intimate knowledge of how they look or act, I would say.
Fair enough.
Does he know the leader's name then?
Well, yes, but
the title maybe.
Yeah, well, not the name, the title name.
Like, so he does know who it is, but because he didn't get that information, he doesn't know who it is.
Okay.
So, like, he does know who the Winter Queen is, but he doesn't realize that the person he met was her.
So I know them by reputation, but not by sight.
Exactly, yes.
Cool. Well, we're gonna go teleport to 10 towns.
Okay.
Or like probably, you know. Have you guys told me about Professor Wolf?
Oh yeah, he just fucked off, didn't he?
Cause like he did leave a message for me, but no one in character has actually told the fish yet. So I'm just like, does anyone tell the fish or?
Sure, Smoothie will tell the fish.
Very well. Instead of teleporting directly to 10 towns, we'll teleport back to Professor Wolf's lab.
Oh fuck. Where's the fuck's that on the map? Is this map
It's
here?
in the forest near the town.
Thank God. I love my squiggle map. Yeah, there it is, the orange square.
And then I guess I start gathering everyone up, ready to teleport.
Boop, 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 boop. So yeah, who's going along for this fun journey?
Smoothie and is gonna go along because he wants to get back to his work.
Obviously,
Character there at the moment.
new old dad is gonna be coming along.
Also, this would be the same time that the ship would also be heading off.
Oh, I thought they were long.
Wave goodbye.
Yeah.
They were. It was kind of like they could leave at any time, but they've got a
now felt right.
They've got a weird attachment to your characters, so it was like, I know, I'll just stay here and watch my son for a little bit. But since you're all leaving, it's like, okay, time to head home.
Yeah. Have a safe trip.
You get some
Bye.
gurgles and splots as it zooms off into the sky.
Ah, beautiful.
The baby dragon still wondering where nice taste brain man. And funnily enough, so is the player wondering
Yeah.
that. I mean, you sort of know. Ish.
He's away doing things.
Sampling delicacies.
Mm.
So yeah, Wib Wob Wib. Who's at the shop? It's not shop. What is it? It's a lab? Is that right?
It is a lab. It's Professor
Yeah.
Wolf's lab.
Lab.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the right word to associate for it.
When everyone appears in the lab, you see Professor Wolf and his assistant sort of strapping a small jungle mammal into the harness for mind transference. It's like a small monkey-like thing.
So you all appear and its eyes catch your eyes. Sorry, master. I should have put a sock in its mouth.
That's okay. Let it speak.
The monkey continues screaming. Everyone else, you have appeared and are seeing this.
So, how goes the work?
I'm about to switch my assistant's brain with this thing. Once
Good.
he can climb and use a prehensile tail, he'll be more useful to my work, won't you?
Yes, anything for master.
Is he stronger than the monkey currently?
Stronger but less dexterous.
I suppose that's the trade-off. You know, you should try and procure some flying monkeys for this. Then he could also fly.
Well, I was just going to graft wings onto it.
Oh, even better. Then you could go with some, like, dragony wings or something, or bat wings. Oh, that's it. You could have like 50 bat wings on its back.
See, this is why you're the only person I respect here. Always full of great ideas.
Now, do you want to become a Frankenstein again?
I'll think on that.
I'm sure without that artifact this time that it'll definitely go just as well.
Do you want bat wings?
No, if I'm gonna give myself bat wings, I gotta perfect this flesh sculpting I've gotten into recently.
Pigeon wings?
Again, same thing. It's gotta be I've gotta get the stone stuff done right.
I just like the
Yeah,
idea of
yeah.
offering different kinds of wings. It's like, no, it's not that I don't like the kind of wings.
But yeah, I'm setting up the apparatus. I'm gonna pull the switch to try and see how the brain switch goes once we've buckled the assistant in.
Does anyone decide to help out with this?
No, the fish is watching with curiosity lighting up its eyes.
What about the rest of the party? You're very quiet on what you're thinking / doing in this very weird situation.
Dare would pipe up and go like, "Did you ask for consent?"
I agree with that.
Woo, 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 woo!
In a way that the monkey can understand.
If you're like speaking with animals type of thing. I mean, even without that, you can tell it does not seem happy to be here.
Can you let the monkey go?
But experiment.
True, it's a small price to pay for magical science.
Ah, sweet sciencey magic.
So delicious.
Alternatively,
Don't you
Like,
love magic? This only furthers it.
alternatively,
buckles on the wrists of the assistant are being finished. Yes. What's the question?
alternatively, if you let me awaken it, I can give you. We can ask him for permission ourselves.
Oh, that's a good idea. If you awaken it, you might get 2 assistants out of this.
Yes. 2 clever assistants. Well, I mean, maybe 1 clever assistant and my friend here in a monkey body.
1 clever assistant and the other dexterous
Incredibly
assistant.
Loyal.
Yes.
Can you not polymorph your assistant into a monkey?
Not permanent enough.
If you give me 8 hours, I could do it.
No, the science juice must stand. Look, if you don't seek out alternative solutions, how are we meant to grow?
I'm a doctor of alternative medicine.
But I have alternative methods.
Yeah, I have true polymorph, but that's not the point, damn it. This is a more efficient version, in some ways.
And I can also do true polymorph. If
Yes,
you give me 8 hours.
But this is a new method, so it's clearly worth exploring. Maybe it'll end up better.
But you
Oh,
might end up
like,
hurting something.
You see all the like weird magic circles and like written into the areas that they're both in, and then there's like a weird connection of circles. And he's like,
Can I...
raise the lightning rod, and pulls the lever that raises the lightning rod.
It's like,
There
raise
does
the
not
lightning
approve
rod, forgets
There
that
does
he
not
got
approve
strapped
and
down.
leaves.
You might hurt someone. This does not sound like a problem.
There leaves.
Siegfried will also leave.
Smoothie is like kind of interested in what's about to happen, but also is like, this doesn't seem like a good place to be right now.
Yeah, Siegfried will leave with Dare, and he will ask Dare on the way out, do you know any crystal people in the Feywild?
What's the Feywild?
Oh, you don't know?
No, you've heard of the Feywild. It's like one of those like really far off towns that adventurers talk about.
But no, I don't know any crystal people in the Feywild.
but I thought
Why?
you would know.
Well,
I
I'm
mean, I
from
think you're
here.
thinking-
I know
you're thinking of
snow.
Nuru.
Why does this awakened fox not know about other dimensions in large amounts of detail?
This awakened fox knows about more dimensions than most people.
I know, but in large amounts of detail.
Please awaken the monkey, sir.
I thought you were doing I'd left. I thought you were
Damn it.
pulling.
You
Damn
offered to
him.
give me 2 smart servants and then you leave. Ah.
I thought you were pulling some kind of thing to set off an electricity thing, which is why I left.
You can't depend on anyone these days. They
I'll
always
come back
abandon
in.
you mid-experiment.
I'll
You've
come back
left.
in.
You can't come back in. You've just left and you can't hear me.
Yeah, but you were gonna pull some kind of lever and cast thunder ball on us.
Professor Wolf shouts, "Pull the lever!" and then realizes that no one is there to pull the lever. Pull
The
lever.
fish pulls the lever.
Pull the lever, Crunk! There is a big old jolt of electricity. It's not quite as scary as the last time you were here, but there's still a lot of like really exposed wires and stuff. And then there's just like silence.
Alright. I guess, does the monkey react or anything?
Ooh. Ooh. The monkey is making that noise. The body of the monkey. Ooh.
After hearing
Igor?
You go up to Igor's body. There is no movement.
Hmm.
Is he breathing?
I get. I'll check if he's breathing. Hold the flipper up over his, like just a little ways over his mouth, just to catch some breath.
You catch nothing.
No, he's definitely not breathing.
Ooh.
Well, that's not fun.
Ooh.
Can I head back into the place?
Igor, wake up! Come back to me, you.
Ooh.
Do I hear
Ooh.
noises from the monkey?
Sorry,
stuff?
Sorry, Lawrence can't over you oohing. Is it every time I say the word Igor, the monkey reacts?
Yes.
Ah, Igor is in the monkey.
Ooh.
It's just he can now only speak monkey.
Ooh.
Truly a problem.
And the brain of Igor has been melted. Well, actual Igor. This Igor's just as smart as ever, so about the same as the monkey.
So the monkey went into a melted brain and died.
Yes.
But Igor is in the monkey and is okay, but
Yeah.
a monkey. Interesting results.
Do you still understand when I ask you to pull the lever?
Woo. Yeah, he nods.
Good. I release Igor the monkey.
You see him jump out, and then he like starts walking over to you with like the old Igor scrape of the leg, and then realizes, woo, woo, and he starts like jumping around and climbing on things, and like he's suddenly so dexterous and can move around. He's so excited. Woohoo!
Can I approach the now dead body of?
Ooh, if you're not using that body, can I have it?
So 2 people have approached the body.
Give me a minute. I'll cast speak with dead.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. But this is like this is literally like a person saying this. Ooh. Ooh.
Do you want me to get revenge?
Ooh.
Do you want a banana?
Ooh.
Do you want me to bring you back to life?
Ooh.
I
So
believe
great. So Graham, are you using this corpse?
I'm not planning to.
Ah, good. So can I resurrect it then into
Sure.
a undead servant?
Well,
Good,
I
good.
mean, unless that one resurrects it into like not an undead first.
Okay. I guess I'm like, I need to resurrect this.
Yeah, give me 8 hours and I can resurrect it.
I start casting create undead on it.
Counter spell.
Counter spell.
Yeah.
Roll your counter spell.
D20, right?
Yeah. Plus
Plus
your
your
casting modifier. Damn.
So 80. I got an 18.
Yeah, but I need to see if I can counter spell that.
You don't need to counter. You don't need to roll if you counterspell.
Oh yeah,
a
I'm
counterspell on
because
the same level.
true. So yes, you try and counterspell my thing, and I counterspell your thing.
And I counterspell the counterspell.
No, because you only have one reaction. So I'm creating undead this person, this Igor. Gonna turn him into a white.
I'm like, I've released Igor the monkey, and Igor the monkey is now like sitting on my shoulder.
It's a very weird relationship because it was your character yourself who stated it's just a working relationship.
Igor is overly attached. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I turn him into a white.
Okay, so this time when you do it, the body raises up. It's a kind of a shit-looking white, and this time there's just like nothing behind the eyes. So like the other ones, there was like some semblance of their past self, but you think there was no past self to re-imbue it with because the monkeys over there.
I thought I was gonna get the monkey's consciousness.
Sadly, no.
Oh well.
Unless you used Wish. If you used Wish to raise undead.
I couldn't. I've used Wish today to get Tiny Dad back. Come along, new white. We have a place to investigate.
Outside group who've left to discuss. Are we just walking to 10 towns?
Well, the fish wants to go and look at a.
Yeah, no, you're not out here. We're talking to the people who left to discuss.
Alright, okay.
So, Dare and Melissa and all that. Hello? Are any of you here?
I would say we would just wait. I was just going to wait outside until they're done with whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine.
Can I?
Did want to like go look for something, I think, but don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll while we're waiting, do you want to go to the like Smoothie opens up a hole in the air, and they want to go live in luxury while we wait for them to come out of their weird, evil magic cave?
Yes, please.
Like climbs up into like the well-appointed bar room.
Okay. Everyone who climbs up into there, give me a perception check. Ooh. Ooh.
There sees everything.
Okay, so at the minute we're just gonna go with it being day. Oh, Aurora! Oh, but the two people who noticed, it makes perfect sense that they did. So you're climbing up the rope, and just before the two of you like enter the invisible space, you see like it's just like a speck in the distance, but it looks like there's like some people like marching through the snow in this rough direction. Or at least maybe a rough direction. It's hard to see exactly. You can just see like there's a relatively large group.
There might be people coming. I'm not sure. Where do they come from? Is it like east, west, north, south?
East.
Where did they come from?
So from the direction of the Red Cross, basically.
Where did they come from?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
Sure,
Was the Red Cross somewhere we wanted to go, or was the Red Cross somewhere we were?
The fish wanted to go to a couple of places. The fish knew of a few places that were like linked to the stuff that he wanted to like look into, like the Netherese. The first thing was a tower.
Yeah.
Was this where we were?
That was the building that has now, that you don't know, but now fell off the cliff.
Okay, and this is where we also wanted to go.
Yes.
Okay.
And then like the fish is like vaguely somewhere up north. There's also like this way somewhere. There's something that should be useful, but
which is roughly the direction that they see people coming from.
But unknown where that is very specifically. But I do know where there is a tower, or where I've heard there's a tower that we can look into.
We can't poke out like our head out of the rope trick, right? And have a look once in a while. Yeah, there would like peek out once in a while they're waiting to just see if they're coming closer, if they're heading towards them specifically, or just walking past.
But as you're watching, it doesn't look like they're like heading for you in particular, but they're heading like towards at least like the forested area, like so nearby. And you eventually, while watching, see them. They do like stop, essentially like here, and start setting up like a small camp.
Okay.
So, what's everyone doing? There's a lot of not happening.
I mean, the fish, I guess, once everything's wrapped up, is just gonna head out and be like, "All right, where are people?
Wait a minute, where the fuck's everyone gone?
Where is everyone?"
You see a rope dangling in front of you.
I guess the fish is like, "Hey, we need to start heading out to this cool tower."
There are people over there.
Oh, cool! I'll go say hi.
Well, they're not like 5 meters away, but they're back there somewhere. They seem to have stopped. I'm not sure. Which direction do you need to go?
I think it's this way. Points in that kind of a direction.
You would not be sure direction-wise from here, but you know that it's right next to the town of Bremen.
Sure, I say it's near Bremen.
You want me to have a look at the people over there?
I guess, but I mean, do they look sort of human-y?
I'll go
humanoid-y?
I'll go
I don't
with
know.
that.
I'm not sure if I could see you. No, I was just going to quickly fly over and look.
Oh, then yeah, have a quick look, and then we'll go say hi to them.
I'll have a quick look.
I'm sure they're nice people.
There's a lot of quite small, sort of dragon-y creatures. Some might call them kobolds. Hard to tell, but it sort of looks like a lot of injured people. But without like going closer, you can't tell exactly what's up. There's just like, when you say like a military from like World War II or whatever, like the military beds and stuff. There's a bunch of those type of things set up.
Okay, he flies back and says, "There's a lot of bleeding kobolds."
Oh, let's go over there and help them out.
Yeah, I'll go over. In fact, I'll sprint over so I get there before everyone else.
Sure. Fish will head off in that direction as well, I guess, to go and
Nothing is
find
less
these kobolds.
threatening than an approaching, charging centaur.
Centaur. True.
Okay, so how do you go about said charge? Do you do you charge into the base, or do you just charge towards it?
I sprint towards it, then I slow down as I approach the base, down to a normal walking pace.
Excellent. So you won't be killed. a
Not for the lack of trying.
A bunch of less injured looking kobolds step out in front of the people and are like, who are you? What do you want? Go away.
How many people are within 30 feet of me that are injured?
20 or so maybe.
Fireball.
Okay.
Perfect. All within a nice fireball.
Chain lightning? No.
Yeah.
No.
Tons of undead. That if my white stabs them all in 24 hours.
This is the perfect time for a chaos bolt.
Yeah.
I'll cast mass cure wounds.
Okay, so you cast that spell and no one seems to react to it.
Nobody gets healed from it.
Not as far as you can tell. But you definitely have spent the spell slot.
Yeah. I came to heal you, and I just cast a healing spell.
Thank you, weird centaur man, but...
It didn't seem to affect you,
Yeah.
and you seemed injured.
Yeah, no, magic isn't working.
What do you mean it's not working?
The fish rolls up and is just like, no, sorry, what?
Yeah, magic not... Oh, who are you?
A magic fish.
I'm a magic fox. Dragon thing.
And I'm a magic horse person thing.
And you're saying magic's not working.
Yes?
But I just cast magic 10 minutes ago.
No, it's not working on our injured.
Oh. Can I go over and have a look at them and see if they're cursed with anything? Or if they're under the effects of any undead things that might prevent them from healing or lowers their hit point maximum or something.
So when you go to approach the weakened people, they jump in between you again and whoa, who strangers not generally good.
I'm just here to investigate them. Trust me. If we wanted to attack you, we've already done it.
Dare would you be arriving around now-ish?
He already said stuff,
yeah.
So he would be here. Yeah.
So Dare, give me a history check.
Oh wow. 0 bonus.
Ooh, that's fine. It was not a hard check. On these two that are in front of you, you recognize the insignia on their armor.
Mm-hmm.
It is the Brinchant insignia.
Why are you so far away from Rinchando?
Investigation team.
What are you investigating?
Again, who are you?
We're friends of
Big secret.
We know
not Rathalos, Rotala.
we're friends of Rotala and Rathalos.
I don't know what either of these things are, so I doubt I'm their friends.
I don't know any Rotalas. No.
Who?
Of course you know Rotala.
The leader of Brinchanda, yeah.
I make an illusory picture of
Rotala,
one of the calls goes up and tries to wipe it out of the air like it's smoke and it's not working. No. And then he just runs off like deeper into the camp.
It's like that, you know? We know them, hung out with them, saved their life a few times.
Oh, they're calling.
Yes, hello?
You come to complain.
BRB.
Several of the kobolds, when they see like that one running off, or like the ones who aren't hurt, like get between you. And then after like a minute or so, unless you want to do anything in particular.
I'll wait to see what they do first.
Yeah.
Sure. So yeah, like after a minute or so, the one who runs off comes back with a totally not familiar person. He's wearing he's wearing a hat. I'm trying to think who does Rotala know? He definitely knows Day. That's good enough. Ah, hello.
Who is this?
Rotala.
Oh, okay.
I'm back. What I missed?
I cast Disintegrate on you.
Oh. Well, that's too bad.
Not again.
So yeah, after like a minute passes, basically, you see a dragonoidy person come out who is very obviously Rotala in a hat.
Oh, hi, Rotala in a hat.
No. Jeff.
Hi.
I'm Jeff, the leader of the expedition team.
Hi, Rotala in a hat, who's claiming to be Jeff, leader of the expedition team. How you doing?
Better. That's Well, I'm mostly okay. It's more my people who are a bit hurt.
What's wrong with them? Can we get a good look at them?
You'd be allowed to go closer now that like Rotala's like, no, don't worry, they're not a threat.
Cool. Does Rotala know what's up with them?
I mean, he does, but also doesn't. Like he shows you, and all of the kobolds who are lying down in the beds are like just there's. It looks like either black crystals growing off them or they've been pierced by it in different places. It's hard to tell.
Are those the crystal? Like, do they look like the crystals from the dragon?
They may do. Only person who would remember that.
Do you have to make a roll? I feel.
No, that's fine.
That. Okay.
Sure.
Have you tried?
They look like almost obsidian-y, black icy. So they look familiar.
Okay. What have you tried to remove them? Have you tried just like? I assume you've tried like taking them out at some point.
Yeah. It's not really helping, as you can see. So what happened was, they got pierced, and I think they're infected in some way. Because you remove it and a new thing starts growing from the wound.
I have one.
Was this an attack of a dragon by any chance?
Oh, no, we haven't seen any dragons.
Have you tried remove cursing? Have you tried like removing any sort of curse that might be on them or anything?
Yeah, the magic just doesn't work. The crystals seem to drain all magic.
Well, that goes my plan to turn them to stone, then stone shape them away from the crystals.
I had one casting of Greater Restoration, but that won't work.
Well, yeah, magic doesn't work.
Have you tried killing them?
I don't think that would be very helpful to them not being dead.
But it would solve
the crystal.
Have you tried putting them in an anti-magic zone? Maybe that would disable the crystals, and then you could remove them?
What did you quickly say before I respond to that, Christian?
I just wanted Dare to have a closer look to the
Okay.
crystals, if he can confirm if they feel the same way or whatever.
Actually, no, I think you still have it. I can't remember if you still have the the evil shard?
Ooh. Let me check. Like, you're not talking about the black of the dragon shards, but the other sorcerer shard.
Yeah,
right?
the sorcerer shard, which was made from the Charterline.
He should do. There's no reason why he shouldn't
Yeah.
still have it.
If you still
Unless I traded that away.
I don't think you did. So let's just be nice and presume you didn't. You would sort of recognize it and then quickly get your thing out of your like magical bag full of shit.
Outer Essence Shard Evil.
Yeah. And you would see that they are almost identical. It's hard to tell if they're identical or not because you've like been traveling around with it, but it looks almost identical.
I think it was the dragon. Probably. At least he has something to do with this. So there's a dragon made out of this.
Really?
Yeah. I think they were made by weird grey dwarves.
Wait, you say someone made a dragon?
I think so.
Oh.
It was like a big metal building, and there was like big fire things in the basement.
Fish starts like making notes. Must build dragon.
I can't be outdone by these people. I don't even know who they are.
Well, and then we fought them, like me and the chicken and the invisible guy and other people. But he flew away.
A team of animals preposterous.
He says with a fox and a fish and a sheep.
And a centaur.
Yeah. Hey, I resent that implication.
I'm a fish. I was clearly being ironic.
So yeah, he flew away, and I don't know what happened to him, but he might have settled around here if I don't know.
So
Those are parts of him.
I don't know if you knew about this. I can't remember. Do you remember when we went over to the lovely hell?
I remember going to hell once.
Yes.
So when we went to Avernus, there was an occurrence that happened, which seems to have been largely just here. There was like an earthquake of some sorts. It's hard to say because, well, we weren't sure what it was. So an investigation team, us, were sent to investigate. And so most of you aren't from around here, but I'll tell you this now. This isn't normal. So over towards, if you perhaps know about the Rayed Glacier?
Yeah. There's I'm looking for this lost city that's somewhere around there.
Well, currently, so you know how you have like a big wall of ice? That is currently, and he points at the crystals embedding in everyone, that stuff. Which seems to be spreading.
Okay. So we have to go there and stop it?
I think we need more information first.
It's a good plan. Well, we're gonna go investigate a Nether East Tower. Try and figure out more about the city.
Wait.
Then we can do this dragon thing.
So, what... You said something you're looking for is maybe that direction. What's that? We might be able to get someone to look into information. Might help.
I'm making a research paper on it. If I tell you, then like I have to compromise the research. Someone might get to it before me.
He looks at you, looks down at the kobold that you're standing around, who's like barely alive, and he's like, I think you could probably make an exception.
Okay, but if anyone's doing this, better have my name in all the credits. For any research papers.
Of course, of course.
Sure.
Wolf has been standing over there thinking, being like, if you can build a dragon out of living metal, could we build ourselves new bodies to transfer our minds into out of living metal?
Good plan.
You definitely think it should maybe be possibly possible, perhaps.
But yeah, then the fish is gonna be like, okay, so like I've heard there's a Netherese city that crashed somewhere around there, and I don't know exactly where it is. I hope to find some clues in this other crashed tower I know about, but it should be around under that glacier somewhere.
Well, they could be related, or he's like,
Maybe?
like,
Is there anything else that you know around there?
It's hard to say. Pretty much the whole area seems to be corrupted by these crystalline things. Even creatures that are corrupted with it seem to go insane. They have a madness of them. I'm only managing barely to keep my men from going mad.
That's rough, buddy.
It is.
Well, we've got to go figure out our thing, and then we can go find the city. Unless you know where it is already.
Well, I just asked you about it, which might answer your question.
Cool. Well, we're gonna go do the thing, and then we'll do the thing. Sound like a plan?
Not really, but okay.
Don't get turned into crystals.
You do notice that he seems to be completely clear of them.
Oh, he already is a big crystal.
Precisely.
Or do, because it worked out for you, I guess.
He tries to like say something, but it just like catches himself. It just sighs and it's like, yeah, okay.
All right, off to the tower.
And there, before they leave, just quickly go over to Rotala's like, is your magic gotten better?
Well, yes, but it's annoying. It's not really helping.
But it's more reliable again.
A bit more, yes.
Okay.
How are all of you doing? How's Aurora doing?
I mean, she's over there. Is she not?
I don't know where Smoothie and Aurora have been during this.
They were like keeping base camp so you could retreat if something went wrong.
Okay, so
okay. So if you come with me, you can ask her yourself. yourself.
This band of kobolds looks perfectly capable of handling itself without you in this incredibly dangerous adventure.
Yes, I think I'd rather stay with them more as a moral thing. They, for some reason, seem to like me being around.
Sorry, Ed, there, when you look back over to Gesture there, you just see like the hole in the air with like an upside down Smoothie and an upside down Aurora head sort of poking out, just like scanning the area.
I wave them over.
They both like
you see a tiny little speck waving at you.
That's the universal symbol for help, we're being attacked, right?
Yeah, definitely.
As you would like the heads go back in and then just like the two of them rappel down the rope and sort of make it over as fast as possible in like fighting stance to get there.
Like when he sees that they are arriving with fighting stance, he's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! No, it's just Jeff. It's really Rotala."
I've
No,
never
that's
met Jeff before. Have you met Jeff before?
no, that's Rotala in a hat pretending to be Jeff. I thought we've been through this.
Oh, okay. I'm bad with like faces.
You just gotta pretend that they're Jeff.
It's easy. Look at his scales. Nobody has those scales.
I look at the scales.
Like,
Are the scales very weird?
yes, he's trying to cover up, but you can't really cover his face. So it's like, no, you clearly can not tell that it's him. And then you look at his face, it's like, oh yeah, it's clearly him.
Hey,
I love how easily this could have been solved with like disguise self, but no.
Yeah,
you
but
said magic doesn't work.
exactly, magic's not working. Well, not
On the
working
people.
properly.
He said magic wasn't working on
Well,
the like
his,
weird
his magic
crystal
was broken the
cobalt.
last time we saw him, right?
Mhm.
True, but he said it had kind of gotten better. But okay.
Look, there is an actual explanation for that.
Hey, Smoothie's like, so everything's safe here, right?
Kinda.
Here's safe, ish.
Ish.
Uh,
Where is ever truly safe?
Don't
There might be a
don't go into
big-
this forest though. I've heard weird things about it. Just stay
Okay.
outside bits.
What have you
Okay.
heard?
I mean, we were planning on walking, past it, I guess, to try and get back to the road to get to Bremen.
Smoothie will pipe up and be like, well, I'm heading off to Brinchander because I've got a thing to go build.
Yeah, we can also walk that way together because that's where the road is.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize we were walking on this. I thought it was the other way or something like that. I can't remember why, but yeah, Smoothie's going to go back to the original plan of this whole mission, which was go back to building his ship while you do this stuff. The reason why Professor Wolf exists in the first place.
So what are you gonna do for traveling? Rotalo would basically explain like they're currently like resting now because they've been traveling for like several days. But if you can go on ahead, or if you want, you can like wait and tomorrow morning everyone can go at once.
I mean, yeah, we could get. I mean, we plan to sort of walk, so I guess we can rest here or further along. What time is it?
I don't know. Quite early, I think.
Smoothie knows the exact time at all time.
Smoothie
Does
hasn't
the gate
asked.
have to be a different plane, or can the gate be on the same plane?
Are you asking Andrew rules or D&D rules?
Andrew rules.
Same plane. It can be.
Because then Dare could just gate us all to Brinchander if that's where everybody's trying to go.
Sure, that sounds like a reasonable plan. It's a much shorter walk from there, Bremen. Then we can have a nice rest in the tavern.
Rotala says that he doesn't think it'll work, at least for the injured. But you're welcome to try if we're.
I mean, you could try with the injured first, and if they'll just go walk through the gate without disappearing, then we stay and wait till tomorrow, I guess.
Oh, actually, your plan could be helpful because we could bring others to help with these people at least.
That's true. If you open a gate, then medical personnel from Brinchander could come through and help them. Or you could bring horses through to
Yes.
try and ride them back faster.
Well, the gate is only open for like a minute,
speaks of it,
so
okay.
you would have to tell me who to open it to, so I can call out their name.
Ooh. Open it to Carruthers. Carruthers of Brinchander. I can do the rest. I had a great idea. But do it.
Okay.
Do open it somewhere not near all these people, like a nice open area.
So we don't want them to walk through. We don't want to try that.
Well, we'll try that, but I don't think it's gonna work.
So maybe like you know, we summon all the helpful things, then, I guess we could then go, and then, yeah.
Oh wait, we want to. I'm not supposed to do it next to the people who we want to put through, but we want to try to put them through.
No. What's gonna happen is we're gonna put it somewhere. Then presume a bunch of stuff's gonna come through the portal that'll be useful to the sick people. Then we can test the sick people going through and see if that closes it. But
again, it's only a minute.
Do you also you would presume that with a minute you don't think everyone could get through in that time? Because they'd have to like carry each of the sick people.
in that case, it would probably be better just to summon the things.
Okay, but then I guess Rotala should stand next to me so he can tell people that it's actually okay to come through.
Oh yes, I'll head through myself. So, Carruthers is the one who owns the. Have I introduced you to them? I think you might have. You know the people who own the lizard farmers, the ones who have the carriages and things.
Yeah.
If we could get a bunch of the carriages through quickly, then that would be even easier. We could put people in carriages and we could head off now.
Okay. We can try that.
Sure. Is that what the plan is?
Yeah.
Open area gate to that guy.
Okay. The plan goes off without a hitch. You do the testing, and so when you take a person that has the crystals in them closer to the portal, it like the closer it gets, the more the portal seems to become unstable and wavy, like a mirage in the distance sort of thing.
I guess we keep them away. I don't like these anti-magic crystals.
Yeah, he explains that the crystals seem to draw in magic, so that's why he didn't think that they'd be able to go through the portals, as they were drawing the magic of the portal as they're going in, which could make it fail. Again, he's just guessing because he has no idea what these crystals are.
I'm just guessing. I have no ideas what these crystals are. It's just like a cop-out.
Is it?
Yep.
Why is it a cop-out?
Because Rotala should know.
What?
Rotala's just great. Everyone knows that Rotala's a genius and knows everything.
He doesn't know everything. I mean, Chardel... I suppose Chardlin would be a new thing. What were they used to be called? Spellstones or something?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
It doesn't really matter.
No. They just used to be a separate thing, and then Wizards did their 5e thing and made two separate things into one thing that were different from the original thing. But let's not go into the writing of Rime of the Frostmaiden, because that's perfect.
True. Not a single flaw.
He basically goes through and there's silence for 30 seconds, and you're like, only got a minute, and then just 20 carts come flying through in a row.
I jump out of the way.
Yeah, he did forget to be like, oh yeah, there are people on the other side. You're all strong, he thinks. Doesn't really know you all that well, even though he's your best friend ever and definitely didn't manipulate your memories.
Oh yeah, right, I forgot that part.
You forgot the remembering.
Hasn't done it to the fish.
True.
It hasn't done it to me yet either.
True, the fish and the centaur or wolf. That all three of those characters are still
unmolested.
Yes, unmind molested.
Their minds haven't been invaded against their will.
Man, you make me think. You make me think this Rotala guy isn't actually that much of a good guy.
As all Andrew things, he's chaotic neutral good. Somewhere in the middle.
No.
Chaotic
His
sometimes.
alignment, he's yeah, exactly. He's chaotic sometimes.
Sure, so how do you want to make your way back? You can just jump in one of the carts. It's not like spacey, but there's like enough room for you all to get in with the injured people as well.
I guess you just start riding the carts back with the injured people.
I would like to keep as much of distance between myself and the anti-magic crystals as possible.
Agreed.
Yeah, me too.
Especially because I do not know how the anti-magic crystals will react with my sidekick, who is also in a monkey body.
That's true. Also got to keep that white away from those crystals.
That's an interesting thing. Of a creature that has been raised by magic. What happens when they get close? Oh, nothing good.
So I imagine the magic animating them gets sucked out of them and they die.
Although,
so, you know.
I think the monkey might be okay.
I don't want to put it to the test. I don't know what you'll come up with.
What?
Yeah, the monkey's consciousness might be okay as it's pulled back into the monkey body.
Yeah,
poor Igor. Igor gets sent to his old body.
Igor wakes up in a white, like the white becomes like actually just Igor's personality.
Oh god, think so much experiment stuff.
Who knows what would happen?
So yeah, sadly there isn't enough room to be just like, here, you just have a cart all to yourself. So it's like on one half of a carriage there's like a couple of people lying down, and like the other half is all of you guys squished together away from the nasty crystals.
Dare will mostly like fly around a bit and be like, look out, flying over the carts.
Sure.
White will be holding the fish's fishbowl, trying to like curl around it, with like a blanket over it to keep it warm.
Wouldn't I be isn't that like my primary job to hold your fishbowl?
I mean, yeah, you can hold the fishbowl if you want. You are warmer than a corpse.
I'm holding the fishbowl.
Sure, with a blanket over it so that it doesn't freeze.
Fuck off, Gammy White.
The fishbowl is mine.
The white just sits next to you.
You can just buy one of those like cheap common items, the thermal cubes, and just put it in the fishbowl so it never freezes.
And because it's giving off heat, it would like make bubbles rise.
Yeah.
It's not how it really works, but I like the idea of you just having the bubble making thing in the fish tank. So yeah, with like, especially with Dare helping with like flying with and ahead sort of thing, you manage to avoid like herds of animals and things like that, and actually make pretty good time. So let's say it's like 2-3-ish when you arrive. So you are in Bryn Shander. Yay! Back to Bryn Shander.
That was fast.
Well,
that
yeah,
was.
It's travel is weirdly quick in this.
Cool. I guess we should probably like, drop Smoothie off.
To the wilderness we go. Hopefully, the next time you see me, I'll have most of my ship frame built.
Yeah, and then I guess we can keep on trucking to try and get, to the place we need to go to.
Smoothie, you get downstairs, and you're like, oh, they've done a really good job. They put the head on the wrong side.
Of the sheep ship.
It's a head coming out of the sheep's butt.
Yeah. But it's clearly that's not the front, because there's like a visor in the ship, like the bit of frame that's there. There's like an area you can see is clearly where the controls are.
And also like You've clearly been routing all of the like navigational and control systems to one side of the ship. But the head is over there.
I just instantaneously begin like removing the head from the wrong section and shifting it around.
You'd be very angry, but you would appreciate the head actually looks quite nicely modelled.
How accurate is it to its intended sheep inspiration?
Quite accurate actually.
Okay.
You don't know who it was that was in charge of like the planning for like designs and stuff, but there's obviously at least one person with artistic talent, or so, like, I suppose one person with talent.
The person in charge of putting it on the right side needs fired. The person in charge of the shaping and sculpting needs a raise.
Yes.
Cool.
Or if not fired, put on other work.
Emotion.
Fired out of a cannon.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was cannon
for
time.
the sheep ship. Build a cannon for the sheep ship and then fire out of there.
It does need testing. Good plan.
I will start, like, once we get through the like initial phases and getting everything working, I'll then start on weaponry. It's fine.
So before everyone gets ready to head off, Rotella would say, before you head off, he's gonna quickly like go and see if he has any experts on like Netherese information, to just like if he can quickly find anyone. After a while he comes back and Silgar, you recognize the person he brings back as someone you absolutely detest.
Silgar.exe has stopped working.
Nice.
Or is otherwise engaged.
Excellent. Everyone else, you find it really weird that you just like you're just obviously sitting, like maybe go to the fish and chip shop. You're like,
wait, fish and chip shop. All right, where's this fish and chip shop?
And you all think
this is the lamb all over again.
Yeah.
You think it's really weird that centaur guy you travel with. None of you have learned his name yet.
Where's the fish and chip shop? None of this is important. I need to burn that down.
No.
They're allowed to eat any fish, any meat.
Any
anymore.
fish.
Like he's not allowed to eat chicken. He's not allowed to eat lamb. He's not allowed to eat fish.
I don't like being
sad.
a forced vegan.
Alright, you can still eat beef.
For now.
For now, until someone comes in. Until the cow character.
I mean, I suppose a centaur's close to a cow.
You're not allowed to eat
horse. Unless he's a cow-based centaur.
Is he a cow-based centaur?
No, horses are distinct from cows.
So we're not allowed to eat horse either. Ugh.
I'm fine with people eating horse. I'm not a horse.
You're not allowed to eat bat because a little bat friend. You're not allowed to eat corpses.
In fact, the centaur eats like horse all the time, and it's just like, what's wrong?
God, I remember when I got screamed at in an old group for like wanting to eat cow while being a minotaur person.
Wow.
They were like so angry. Like, no, that's cannibalism. Like, no, it's not.
True.
I'm not a cow. What are you on about?
It's a minotaur, not a cow. You shouldn't actually know. We should be accurate. We're not allowed to eat centaur meat.
Yeah.
Horse meat is fine though.
So yeah, fish. Multiple things are happening at once that are too difficult for you to process. You see, who is it? Who would be going for fish and chips?
Me.
Okay, fine. You see the centaur returning with just a bag of fish and chips, and as you're going to like angrily like what, you see Rotella stepping up with the person beside them that you recognize, a person that you detest. This is the foremost expert on Netherese knowledge. Or so they
That-
claim.
Bastard.
Yeah, basically, while you were in studying, they were the person who constantly tried to show you up. And you're still not certain, but may have stolen information from your notes in the past.
That bastard.
Ah, you
Professor
want...
Wolf heard of this person.
Roll me a
I'll
history.
I'll just eat the fish and chips really quickly.
The fish is like, you better put that down.
It's a different kind of fish.
You wouldn't like it if I was eating a different kind of, I don't know, centaur.
There are no different kinds of centaur.
Oh, Professor Wolf, you have heard this name because he's visited the school before.
I'll hide the fish and chips and go around the corner and eat them secretly.
Burn down a fish and chip shop.
Yes, my name is Hatham. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Is he also holding a bag of fish and chips?
Sure.
Compounded hate.
And he very clearly takes a big mouthful of cod. So, how can I help you? People who are lesser in knowledge of the Netherese than I.
The fish looks behind himself and is like, I don't see anyone who's like, I don't know, just completely unintelligent.
I know
just
nothing
can't-
about Netherese.
God. Flipper face palm.
Well, our good friend here, one of our helpful benefactors, he has said that you need my expertise. That you did not know what you were doing and needed help from someone who did.
We don't
It's
need
really-
any help from this
Dare
guy.
points at Silgar. Yeah, he needs your help.
You like hear Rotala under his breath muttering like, I don't remember saying that.
We don't need any help from this person.
So what actually
But you
happened
wanted
was
to know about Netherese.
literally it was Rotala rushed off and was like, does anyone know anything about Netherese? And he jumped up and was like, yes, I'm the greatest expert ever. Brilliant, you'll do.
We don't need this guy's help.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Professor Wolf will agree and be like, his lectures for our students were very remedial. He didn't seem to actually want to give any information on the topic.
Look, Silgar, just because you always scored lower than me in the practical exams.
That's because you constantly stole my stuff.
I
Always stole
am
my work.
wounded. I would never.
After I finished the fish and chips off in the back alley, I'd like
Shamelessly eating fish and chips in an alley.
I'd like to come back and say, do you want me to kill him? He seems to be irritating you.
No, death would be too good.
Do you want me to disintegrate him?
No, death would be too good.
So, where are you looking to investigate?
Do you want me to
Nowhere
turn
for
him into-
you. Nowhere for you.
Do you want
Yeah,
me
I
to
don't-
turn him into an insect?
He
Still
already
too
is
good.
an insect.
Insult to insects, to be honest.
Professor Wolf will come out here like, oh, nothing you need to worry about. We don't know any locations that you need to investigate. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Let's all just leave.
Igor, get him.
Dare doesn't understand.
Silgar approaches you. Has another fox ever like? Have you like done all
I
the
have
work
thrown
to
a
hunt?
monkey at the face of this person, by the way.
Good. So while that's occurring, it's like, has another fox ever like stolen like? You've hunted down this rabbit and you've weakened it and tied out and chased it around all day, and then like another fox out of nowhere just comes, picks up the rabbit and runs away. Has that ever
I had
happened?
a very lazy brother who always did that.
Yeah, see, that's what this guy did to me.
Dare you suddenly come to the realization of, Oh yeah, I haven't seen him since that whole Chaos Storm thing. I wonder if he's still alive here.
There might be somewhere around Bryn Shander.
It's just some normal foxes wandering about. Or maybe they got affected by the same magic stuff.
Maybe.
Also,
They've built a middle city. There's the under Bryn Shander city, which has all the kobolds and Rotala in it. There's Bryn Shander, and then there's the Fox City, which is just in
Fox
between
Shander.
the two. Yeah.
It's just under the what's it called? The tavern
It's just under the tavern.
where his old hole was.
It was a very,
Fox
very tiny city.
Shander.
So sure, that's canon now. So yeah, Rotala quite quickly grabs the monkey off him, and is like, "No, bad monkey."
Igor, get him.
He's just like swinging his arms at Rotala. He's just like holding him out the distance.
Okay, Igor, you can calm down now.
Your familiar is very lively.
Please unhand my research assistant.
Fair enough. Not one to judge. Will he try to rip the person's face off again? They technically are an employee right now.
Only if I tell him to.
You're employing this sicko?
Well, yes, we employ a lot of different researchers.
You've gone down in my estimation, Rotala.
Sorry? He just like confusedly shrugs, like okay.
This charlatan.
I mean, he's one of the best organizers we've got.
Yeah.
He loves getting all of our information and sorting it out.
Bet he loves fish and chips too. That bastard.
He looks straight in your eyes and nods slowly.
Who would dare eat fish and chips?
Question: is it legal to eat human in this city?
Well, yes and no. Technically, nothing is illegal per se, but you can't just kill and eat someone.
Nothing is illegal, you say?
So for example, if a person was dying and they made some sort of like as their funeral arrangements, someone wanted to cook and eat them. It has happened before. That would be okay under supervision. But you're not allowed to just kill someone and start cooking them. Everything in moderation.
So if you were able to get someone to sign a document saying they had agreed to this, that would be fine, right?
We would need to check into it a little more than a signed document, but that would be a good start.
Okie dokie. Well, we're all gonna head off, and this guy can stay here.
No! I've been brought to help. I'm to come with, and...
No, I insist.
You're
Try and
staying.
follow you get the monkey again.
Oh,
And I'll send you to somewhere that you won't like.
He doesn't know how to respond to that, but Rotala's like, yeah, if you don't want him to come along, that's fine. Just you wanted experts, and this is the first person I found.
No. This guy should stay very far away from anything Netherese related.
Do you have a reason for this? Or do you
I
just
don't-
not like him?
He screwed me over in the past.
In what way?
Stole my research in some places.
I never did that.
Confidently did. Plus the guy eats fish.
Yes, who would do a thing like that? Shifty eyes from Rotala.
Bear
Exactly.
coughs silently as well.
Yeah, I'll wipe my mouth and put the evidence in the bin.
It's fine. Luckily, you put lots of vinegar on yours, so the vinegar has overpowered the smell of fish.
But now that you're looking at Silgar, he does look pretty tasty.
I mean, it's actually there's a for what he is, there'd actually be quite a bit of meat on him.
Yeah, you know, gets a little salted, grilled.
What kind of fish is that? He's a goldfish,
He's
right?
technically a goldfish, but he's a very large goldfish.
Right.
Is there any type of fish that you don't like? As in, like, do you? Am I allowed to eat shark because they could eat you?
Hmm.
Or maybe go for something more common like cod that everyone sells.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
cod,
so
but cod
I'm
you
fine
might
with
feel
you.
feel
I'm
a
fine.
feel
I'm
a
fine.
friendliness with, but
I'm fine with you eating sharks. Sharks are evil. Sharks eat fish.
Well, you have to. The shop over there. He points. Lovely shark fin soup.
Then a follower of Cass shows up. Actually, no shark eating around here.
it just poofs into existence. No.
No,
Oh.
his people. In fact, you actually have met shark people.
That's
Oh, damn
true.
it, yes.
We've met shark people. The Silgar's like, yeah, you could eat shark.
He
It wouldn't
hasn't met
bother
them.
me. But if you met hypothetical shark people, I'm sure they'd be very distressed. Just so long as you don't eat any fish, because they're all nice.
So
Am I allowed to eat other seafood?
Yeah, just not fish.
Okay.
What about starfish? They're technically not fish.
I'm cool with starfish. They're pretty nice.
very
I know
crunchy.
one called Fred. No. Obviously, Silgar eats what all normal goldfish eat.
So pellets.
Fish food?
Algae.
They mostly eat like small plants.
Cow stuffed
effectively.
with cow.
Cow stuffed with cow. Delicious.
Cow stuffed with croissants.
With some algae sprinkled on top. For flavour.
But, you know, worms, very small shrimp, spinach, carrots, algae, that sort of thing.
Is that worms with an O or a Y?
Both.
The like tiny ones that crawl around in the ground, but also dragons. Goldfish are known to eat dragons.
That
yes.
is true.
Only the old ones, though, because you know goldfish are clearly the natural predator of ancient dragons.
That's why they're normally not allowed to grow.
Exactly.
They're not a problem when they're tiny, but when a goldfish gets bigger, oh no.
They become the natural predator of giant dragons.
Look at what you've turned into now that you've been allowed to grow.
Yeah, in 50 years, Silgar's actually going to be the size of this town.
That's how it works.
You don't know if you've stopped growing yet. So yes.
Yes.
How are you going to? Where were you headed? Oh, sorry.
No.
He
when...
he shoos the person off. There's some documents that need sorting. Go and do them. And he you see him very slowly walking off. Like, okay, I'm going now. You see he's trying to slowly so he can listen in.
Silgar's gonna do this via the message spell because he doesn't trust him. And he's gonna tell him it's near Bremen.
Oh, okay, that's not too far. Do you want magic help or transport or anything?
I mean, teleporting us there would be useful.
Sure,
Or
I could do that.
Yeah, that would probably be the most useful thing. Or like if you have a good method of detecting magic beyond just detect magic, that would be helpful.
What do you mean?
Well, like it'll probably have some cool magic artifacts in it. If you have a way of detecting those, that might be handy.
Oh, well, you've piqued my curiosity now, but I kind of need to stay and help.
It's like I really now want to go. Hmm.
You're like, no, I'll just take you there, and seeing it'll be enough, and then I'll leave.
Sure.
You see. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. You see in the distance the person clearly hiding around a corridor. Around a corridor? Around a corner. Watching. And he's like, shit. I was going to follow them. He doesn't like hear the details, but he does hear the fact that you're teleporting.
Like, just waves him a goodbye as we leave.
Flips it off.
Yeah.
So, who's coming along?
All of us, I think.
No, I think Smoothie is staying behind. I saw him yelling
Smoothie's
at some
already
of the
got
inventors.
Smoothie's already ran off to the lab. I think he said he was staying when he arrived to work on the big ship.
Alright, so everyone gather round and hold hands.
Sure.
Now, where are we going?
Bremen?
Uh,
Oh, fuck! No, I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Dare, how do you feel about this?
Sorry?
How does Dare feel about this in the moments before Rotala, with his definitely stable magic, teleports you there?
He has utter faith in Rotala.
I should have said I already told you in the message spell. Well, we just have to get this investigation done quickly.
Okay, so
Alternatively, we could go kill him now.
True.
everyone is teleported. You're in a rather cramped building at the moment.
Okay. Is there a door or anything that we can open? I open the door.
You look around and you're clearly in a bakery. Like, you see Rotala like lick his finger and put it in the air, and he's like, this isn't the right place.
Where are we?
You go outside the door and you see that the place is called Breadman.
Uh-huh. Is this familiar?
Oh,
it's over there.
Any chance?
No.
Is it like what? Is it like 2 blocks over?
No. This is in a. You've never been to this city. It is sweltering hot. That's why he was like, nope, this is not right.
I don't think we're in 10 towns anymore.
Why did we come here? I need an umbrella for my fishbowl before it evaporates.
Okay. No, sorry. I know what I'm doing. I need to focus. Sorry, I'm just... And you like... You see him paying the confused shopkeeper for like a croissant. And he starts eating it. Oh, sorry. I was a bit hungry, so I was possibly distracted. And then he
Hold up one of the shards to him like this. Do these help you focus?
They don't seem to make much of a difference to me. I don't think.
Fair enough. Can I help you somehow?
No. I should be good this time. He like shakes out his arms, like, all right, hold hands again. And the shopkeepers are like, could you maybe do that outside? And teleport, and there's just a scorch mark left on the floor.
Where are we this time?
You have arrived in the town of Breadman. Of Bremen.
Breadman.
Oh, the lovely town of Breadman. Does the map still exist? Oh, it does exist still.
Alright, Andrew, I just hope you know, at some point, now that the fish has been there, I will at some point teleport to Breadman.
That's fair
Is
enough.
Is this the one where we killed all the vampire spawn?
It is.
It is.
How
All
many
the
people
roofs
are
are ripped
still
off
from
now.
that group here?
Not many. The town is like
Melissa.
There's barely any people here, and yeah, I could not tell you whose original party.
Melissa, Dare has been here because the sidekick party and the main party met up here. So Dare has been here, Melissa has been here. I don't think anyone else in the party has been here.
No, this wasn't the time that you met up. That was way down south.
No, but we went here afterwards.
We did go
because
here.
it had
Sorry.
to be after.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
because the
fought.
ship
I believe
wasn't
we fought
functional.
we fought the wolf here or something.
No.
No,
Wolf
Oh,
was down
no,
south.
that was somewhere else. You're right.
he
Yes,
just flew up and ripped roofs off. them.
Yeah. And
I definitely remember the sidekicks coming here at some point.
Not not the sidekicks on their own. No.
No, that was
No,
that
not
was
on
after
their own.
everyone
They
had
were
been
they were with
recombined.
people. I'm pretty sure Dare has been here.
Yeah, I know Dare has, because I remember him running away while everyone was getting vampirized.
Dare and Melissa have. No one else in the party, as far as I'm aware, has.
Smoothie isn't there.
Wolf should be here.
No, I'm thinking like I'm trying to remember who was there. So yeah, I think basically Lawrence and Joseph are brand new to this place.
And also Wolf, so Graham.
Ah, true. Sorry. So yes,
Yep.
you appear out in the cold in front of a town with a lot of buildings that for some reason don't seem to have roofs.
Man, what happened here? Lawrence, you're muted.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, what happened here? After
There were
approaching-
vampires, and we ripped off roofs of the buildings so they perish.
You
But
did
then
that?
Then they were angry, and we left.
Damn, you're strong to have ripped off all these roofs.
Oh no, our ship did it.
Oh.
You
That
know the
makes
one that
way
was
more
outside the building the other day?
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. The one filled
Yeah.
with tentacles and strange
Yeah.
eldritch things from the beyond.
So there are
Um,
some people in the town, but it is pretty sparse.
Cool, well I guess we have to head off towards the tower.
So where's your tower?
Check's note.
Yeah. Also, Roshala would be like, oh no, I'm gonna go now. I'm not gonna be tempted. Can any of you do message? No, not message. Sending.
I can do sending.
Okay.
I can do
That's
message.
how I sending to Tiamat earlier.
I can do message.
Yeah. Okay. That's a thing. If you need me, just give me a shout then. I'll be helping look into these weird crystals. And
Got it.
then poofs away, hopefully to the right place. Damn it, I'm back in Breadman. So, yeah.
Oh damn! I should have asked Rotala if he knew anything about obelisks. Oh well. Completely slipped my mind.
So yes, almighty fish, give us an explanation of why you're here.
Pulls out all of his notes and research and is like, okay, so I'm pretty sure, like, when one of the Netherese cities were falling, it definitely fell somewhere around here, and I'm pretty sure I've had reports of people saying that, like, there's this weird frozen structure that it couldn't really get to, but I think it's now sort of hopefully unfrozen a bit since the rhyme has ended. So, like, maybe we should be able to go there, find it, and investigate. And hopefully it'll give us some clues about where the city might have fallen, or, like, you know,
So
it might contain some cool stuff in it.
So what's special about these Netherese people?
Oh, they had magic that was, like, really
Magic, you
powerful.
you had me at magic.
Yeah, but you'll want to know more. They, like, pioneered a lot of what modern magic, of, like, how to cast a lot of modern magic, and, like, and then the fish starts ranting about the Netherese.
Siegfried will be like hooked on every word about magic.
Like, and they had more powerful magic than it currently exists now, and
I wish to know some of this powerful magic.
oh, it's like not really possible to cast anymore because big goddess of magic said like no,
Fuck you
because
guys.
you might destroy the world or something.
Well, that's bullshit.
Boo
It's
hoo.
magic.
Wait,
But
so
yeah.
you're openly saying that the will of the god of magic is bullshit?
Because it prevents us from learning the
Does
cool.
Ori need to brainwash you again?
No, we need more magic.
The god of magic preventing us from learning more magic.
Error.
Damn them.
Despite her being like, yes, I encourage everyone to do everything they can to make new magic.
But whoa, not that. That's a
Well,
bit too far.
Very
Wait.
double standard, that Mistra.
Eh.
We need access to all the magic. Why would someone want to stop us getting access to magic?
Well, after that ban came in, there was some elves who were talking about like high magic and stuff. And they generally tend to like hunt down and murder anyone who's like not an elf who tries to learn it. Because, you know,
Elf
elves.
racists.
Oh, and also like, you know, it could technically be used to like murder an entire continent, which might have something to do with why they don't want people learning it. But I think it's just because they want the knowledge for themselves.
I think it's just because they're elf racists.
They're elf racists that don't want people knowing about magic. Magic is
elitists.
the best, and everyone
Sugar.
should know magic.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think with this forgotten magic technology, we might be able to create a spell which allows us to shift the minds of everyone on a continent?
Ah, like make a super-powered version of Magic Jar. Maybe.
Yes. Just shift them all one body to the left and see the chaos.
just move everyone one body to the left.
God, I hate that legitimately Mistra would be up for you trying to do that. Because that would be a new thing, but wouldn't destroy the world. So it's like, yeah, go for it. I'm intrigued.
Yes,
Would she though?
we must do that.
She's Mistra is a weird one.
She does want... Yeah, she's like perfectly okay with like super evil Draco Liches inventing new magic that is potentially world-ending, just because it's new magic though.
Yeah. She's a bad god.
Even though she's supposed to be like neutral good. But magic is for everyone, and you're allowed to... She has a weird sense of wonder, but is also willing to pull the brakes when things get, you know, threatening to the other gods and herself.
So she likes to live dangerously.
She's a little bit too neutral.
Yeah. She's perfectly willing to accept that there's a certain level of evil that exists, if it means that magic gets to progress a bit further.
But yes, I do want the continent level Freaky Friday incident to exist.
Yes. But yeah, and then it's like shows the map and stuff, and is like, okay, I think we have to head this way. And then I guess we start heading towards the tower.
Sure,
In the pursuit of magic.
You start heading north, and you don't seem to find any tower.
It should be under the ice somewhere. So I
Uh,
guess we search for a cave or something.
Melissa and Day, give me a history check.
Is there any landmarks that we can look out for?
A lot of snow.
History.
That's a shame. Yeah, so you wander around the frozen wastes for a while.
Can I use my magical guidance from my sorcerer ability, use a sorcerer point to reroll that?
Sure.
That's not going to be better, will it?
Comes out.
That's a
Ah,
little bit
14,
better.
not bad.
That's good enough. So you're all wandering around in the snow. So goes, no. It's definitely, it'll be like roughly this direction, maybe. So he's going on and on about all this information. Dare, you've got like just, you're almost certain that wasn't the thing that was in like the basement of that house like a big underground thing that looked weird.
Hey, the architecture was different, right?
Different from the city, yes.
From
Yeah.
upstairs and downstairs.
Just a little north of the town, like wandering around this field up here, like
Yeah, he wonders aloud. Basically, that like, oh yeah, that basement was weird. Oh well.
Weird. Describe the architecture.
Well, it had stones, and they were like put on top of each other.
A lot of black.
Oh yeah, it was very dark.
Worth an investigate. I guess we head over there.
Sure, you head towards this large building, which I think also is missing its roof.
It is,
That large
yeah.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's definitely missing its roof because that's the one the ship had ripped the roof off of and then land so we could all run back out of there when the vampires started beating us up.
So you get there, and the front door is locked. All of the windows are blown out, and the roof's missing, but the door is locked.
I guess, you know.
Did I fly over with the rope and we climb in?
Can I just like destroy the door with like Ray of Frost?
I mean, you definitely can. You could
Cool.
also just climb in through the window.
Shards of glass, no.
No, there's no glass.
Oh, okay. It's just
It's like the force from the roof ripping off and everything. There's like, if you dug in the snow around the outside, there'd be glass on the ground, but...
Sure, then I'd just go through a window.
Entering. That's half of an illegal. So, yeah, you go in and you find, like, a hatch thing. You see, like, some shards of stone sticking up, and you're like, the excitement in Silgar's eyes. You are certain that this is Netherese stone.
Goes straight for it and tries to get, like, open it up.
Yeah, so you see that there's a tunnel leading down.
That's heading down tunnel.
What's
Come
it?
on,
Might be
Idad.
still vampires down there.
Idad, come along.
Sure. This time I'm gonna make you do the thing that's silly. So as you're going down, give me an athletics check.
Yay, I'm so good at those.
Everyone who's walking down can.
11.
Ah, excellent. You failed.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
no.
Enjoy your slide.
Whee!
30.
14.
14 does not pass as well. Professor Wolf, enjoy your slide. Everyone else, you've got very stable footing.
Are we falling or sliding? So you know
Sliding.
whether I'm about to take fall damage from
No,
this.
no damage.
Okay.
It's a big icy cavern type thing.
It's that scene from Ice Age with the baby.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sliding off.
It literally,
Got
it in the book, it's like, if you fail, you slide uncontrollably, landing prone, but take no damage. Like, okay.
Whee!
I guess that was all in the name of fun.
Yes.
Look at this place you've never been before.
Nanny.
Place yourself at the entrance part of this, or the exit of the slide, I suppose.
Okay. You got Stilgar. You got a white. You got Big eye dad. Or little eye dad.
Is he still staring at me very angrily?
Whenever you go near him, yes.
Okay.
It's like a proximity type thing.
Yeah. I'll just stay near him at all times.
I need to chat with little eye dad just to see how he's doing.
He wants the centaur dead. How are you doing? I want that centaur dead. Didn't really answer the question.
Good conversation. I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.
Eh.
No, Lawrence. None of you are running ahead. There's at least a
No.
door. At least let me read out the shit for the first room. It is a weird room. Everything's upside down, including some statues that are hanging from the ceiling. Of seemingly like robed figures. Perhaps wizards of ancient...
When I look at them, do I recognize any of them from my studies?
You actually have a set of replica robes based on the same design.
Amazing.
You know that these are Netherese robes.
Can I? How high off the ground are the statues?
I'd say you could probably like reach the top of them.
Beautiful. I'd
like to poke one.
No, don't poke them. They're priceless. I need to add them to my collection.
I'll poke one. And then
Sure, give me a dex save.
Dex.
No.
12 for a dex save.
You take 4 damage as you poke it, and it it was not in the best of shape. It just collapses on top of you.
No. Priceless historical artifact. Gone.
Can I try and save it as it falls onto me?
No, but if you want, you can manage to catch the head and keep the head intact.
I'll keep the head intact.
Okay, in future, let's not poke the priceless historical artifacts.
You enter a room where there are 1 statue hanging from the ceiling.
No.
And a door that you kind of have to step up, sort of, to get to.
The white's gonna push it open.
Seems to be a corridor of some sort.
Push this door open.
Another room with like upturned tables, the occasional book, some writings and things, but there doesn't seem to be like any activity, as it were.
Are these stairs? Do they work or do they lead up or whatever? Or down?
Which ones?
Those ones.
Okay. See, this is where Andrew's brain's gonna have to work because everything's upside down.
Well, they should lead down unless they're collapsed. Because if the tower is upside down, they should lead down into the tower.
They lead up, but that is down.
Right.
Yeah.
So they lead down.
Yes.
Got it. Which is further up the tower.
Yes. They lead up, down, further up the tower.
Sorry?
Oh, my brain.
Okay.
Wait, what?
But
then they would be on the ceiling.
They are on the ceiling, I think.
Yeah.
So there's just a hole?
A hole.
Well, no, because it's like you could walk on the ceiling of the staircase, I guess, to get further in.
Well, it depends on how the staircase is constructed, because depends on if you see the stairs from underneath as well, or if it's
The stairs are on the ceiling, but like whatever the ceiling of the stairs was would be the floor, and I think you could use that
would
to get
be a
further.
ramp, I guess.
Yeah, it'd be like a ramp.
Okay.
You do see that there is quite a bit of rubble in that opening, though.
Okay. But the fish is gonna go investigate these books.
There goes into this room. Because he's bored.
Just because he's bored.
Sure. There's like a lot of little things, like there's books and there's writing and all sorts of things like that. But actually, no. So, Dare, if you're gonna go investigating, you would actually find the occasional blood stain, which you think might have been related to the vampires.
Can I go looking for magical stuff?
Where would you be doing this?
I'll go looking in the same room as. I'll go looking in this room.
I was promised books. Where are the books?
I was promised books. Ah, excellent. So let's just for fun, we'll go with Lawrence's one. So there's like weird patches of ice on the floor, which you assume is like maybe something was spilt. You like search around. You do actually find something. You find a small metal chest, which seems to be upside down. Again, you assume that it was on the roof. It is here. So hidden away in a corner.
Okay, can I attempt to... Is it... presume it's not the right way up?
No, it's not. Also, in that room, Melissa, while you're walking around, you like see a key on the floor.
Oh, I guess I pick it up. Does it have any distinguishing features?
Just like looks like a simple, like,
Okay.
just a very simple key.
Hey, try looking for something with a lock on it. I think this might fit somewhere in here.
Elsewhere, Lawrence, you see that the chest is locked, but do not have the meta knowledge to know to go next door.
I would...
Also, just because I hate you, Joseph, all of the books are Netherese.
Yay?
You do not read true Netherese.
Ah, well that's fine. I don't. Damn it.
You know, like like you understand. If someone spoke in Netherese, you'd know that was
This
it.
is irrelevant. I read all languages.
Too fucking bad.
What? But
You
that's literally.
who was it that said that the Netherese are magic boys?
But I have a feat that says I read all languages. I can read all writing.
Oh, well, that's the thing. This language is written in scent.
I have Eldritch Adept and I have
You have to smell the pages for it to work.
He's
the
got you there,
eyes
DM.
of
He
the
does
Runekeeper.
not, because
got you
I
there,
can
DM.
read all writing.
now you're forgetting one of the most important rules in D&D. Fuck you, I'm the DM.
but
That-
I
You
read
could
all
read
writing.
all writing, DM, if you said there were books written in it.
There's no writing I can't read.
There is.
Unless it's maybe enchanted.
Thank you.
Mm,
There are
Well,
books you
yeah.
will be able to read.
It could be written in cipher and I wouldn't be able to understand the ciphers, but I could read all writing.
But the enchanted stuff, you might be able to read it, but it would just come out as gibberish.
Yeah, it could be
it's
like
like for fun.
magic. It could be magically made so that it would be unreadable, but I could still read the language.
Yeah.
Technically.
So once
So
you find
so what you're
it,
saying is all of these books are magic. That's
Oh, cool, that
that's
means
what
they're
I'm to
valuable, right?
understand.
yes, technically yes.
Good,
These are
good.
valuable, right?
They
Pile
are.
them in the
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
Pile them in the bags of holding.
I am putting them into the bags of holding.
Oh,
That
wait a
is what
minute.
the
No,
fish is doing.
Lawrence, I was wrong. The chest is not on the floor. It is attached to the ceiling.
Okay.
Oh, just anybody could fly.
Am I able to reach it?
You can like, if you like stand on your tippy toes, you can reach it.
I am like
Tall,
something
I know.
like
If he
8 foot
rears
tall.
up it on his hind legs.
That would be very unwieldy, but he could do that, yes.
How many magic books do I get?
7.
You know what? I'll
Is this a hole?
Yes. It's a whole lot of something.
So it's not a hole.
It is a hole. It's a hole.
Okay.
A hole that goes up down.
is there any metal on the chest?
It is entirely metal.
Oh, okay.
So yes.
And you said it's locked.
Yes.
Is it like an internal lock or is it like a
Internal, yes.
okay? Just I was going to, if it was a lock pad thing, I was going to cast heat metal on it, and melt it. But
I mean, you can melt it and then not be able to put a key in.
Also, I don't think heat metal gets hot enough to melt stuff.
yeah. How big is the biggest thing that I can polymorph into?
I don't know.
Won't you go polymorphing in this fragile structure?
Turn into a giant ape. Nothing bad will happen. Just rip the chest off the floor roof.
Just call for some help.
Yeah, Dare, I'm just going to say, Dare just yells throughout the whole floor like, I found a hole!
I found it. I'll shout that I found a chest.
But I found a hole.
But I found a chest.
Mine's bigger.
What's in the chest?
I don't know. It's on the roof and I can't reach it that well.
Cool. Dare, you get the chest on the roof and then we'll come deal with this hole.
Okay, I fly to the chest.
It is attached to the ceiling.
Yeah, I fly to the chest. Can I get it open?
No, it is locked.
Does anybody have a key?
Oh,
Or
I
can
do.
open logs?
I do. I hand him the key I gave him.
I try the
Doesn't
key.
spray up.
So what do you do? Just put the key and turn it?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he is not a very trap-aware person.
It's less a trap, and you turn the key, the lid of it swings open, and a bunch of potions fall and smash on the floor.
Can I feather fall the
Can I
potion?
try to catch them?
Can feather fall even target people, objects? I think it has to be a creature.
I
You're
think
right.
it has to be a creature. I would say that Dare could definitely make like a sleight of hand to
And
try
the
and
fish
like.
also try and dive for them.
Sure, you can make a dive of hand.
Can I try and catch things?
I do not catch it.
I catch many things.
Including the air.
Including. And Siegfried is just also amazing.
Roll again, Siegfried. Okay. Sure, I'll let you catch 2 of them, despite what. So the fish like leaps and just manages to catch one of them. And despite Dare trying to save them and accidentally ramming into the centaur, the centaur manages to get one. Would you? I'll let you two pick what colour would you have been drawn towards.
What colours are there?
There's a green, a blue, a red, and a purpley one.
Discard your Pokemon plus poison.
Stilgar's gonna go for the purpley one.
Okay.
I'll go for green. You said I caught a second one, right?
No, you caught one.
Oh, I'll go for the. What are these items again?
Potions.
Oh,
Potions.
I'll go for the red one.
Sure. That would be potion of fire resistance and potion of force resistance.
Ooh.
And now the floor is resistant to acid and
Cold. Oh, wait a minute. There's actually a rule for... That's such an easy rule because this is like an early part of the adventure. Let's try it again for what... this is what happened, but let's see how well it would have went for all of you if I'd made you do what the book said, which was everyone who's there can try and do a dexterity saving throw.
So do you want us to all make dex saves?
Sure, let's see. So that one passes. That one... Oh, Stilgar didn't pass. Everyone else did, though, because it's a 10. It's almost like this is an early part of the adventure.
Almost, but it's not, because what is this adventure you speak of? We are all characters in a story. That's
Exactly.
We did that. We have not deviated from this module. We have done this in the exact order it's meant to be done in. Please, so it can't be an early game because we've been at this for ages.
Exactly.
True.
Just like the last place you went had that orb that killed a bunch of people and kept going off.
Yeah, that's also intentional.
Yeah. We're all pro gamers here. Pro gamers.
But hey, you managed to save 2 potions.
Yeah. Then I guess we can head out and head down into the tower a bit further. And that would be a pretty good place to end it, I guess.
Yeah. Also, I will repeat again, the stairway is currently blocked off with rubble.
Oh, okay. Then it would be
that's why there's a
a
hole.
hole.
Yeah, there's a hole, or you can spend the time trying to clear out the rubble.
Not if there's a hole.
Yeah, but the hole's got a whole lot of style.
But Tish, yes, you descend down into a hole and not revealing anything because it doesn't make a difference. As you climb down, you see a person approach and be like, "Oh, people! Ah, thank God!" And that's where we'll end it.
Hello there.
Oh no, it's his colleague.
Ah,
Oh,
my
no.
friend! Wait, how did you get under us?
White, kill him.
Monkey, go!
Monkey, go.
Disintegration.
Where's
Gar.
the vampire?
Uh,
Okay,
happy ending.
I'll head off then.
Yes. Boy.
See you next time.